Welcome to the studios here at KRWG TV, and we are so happy to welcome Bethany Blundell, a senior at Mayfield and also one of the mayor's top teens this year. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And so you've been busy, a lot of activities that you do, sports and school. Out of everything, what are you most proud of?
I would say that I'm just proud of pretty much joining everything together. This past year I was most proud of I was junior class president, and so my main responsibility was to plan prom, and me and the girls of the junior class, it was so much fun and it was a huge success, and so that I was proud of that.
And so this coming year you're also the senior class president.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to accomplish as senior class president?
Oh gosh, I just want to, we plan winter ball, and so I want to do good at that. I want to be a good role model at Mayfield, and just whenever kids have already come to me with suggestions on senior songs and talent show suggestions, and so I just want to take that into consideration and try as hard as I can to get as much as that accomplished.
Oh, so someone coming in as a class president because you're leaving, what advice would you give them?
Make sure you're close with the members of your class, because you need to have somebody that you can rely on, somebody that you know will always be there, and because you can't do it by yourself. It's too hard, and you need a good relationship with your teacher sponsor, because they will help you out so much.
Oh my goodness. So also, so how do you do like a lot of out of school activities, and how do you balance your time and doing everything?
I really, I go to school and then I come home and I do my homework, and I know that sounds cliche like a kindergartner, but you have to do it if you want to get everything done. And then later on I might have to go out to film a soccer game or a football game, and I just have to manage my time. I keep a planner, and that is a lifesaver, because you see everything that you have to do and it plans out really nicely.
Oh, so you mentioned you film soccer games, and so that's something you told me is in the future you want to be a sideline camerawoman or a director for the NFL.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Right now I film some games at the high school level with LCPS TV, and the crew there is amazing, and I just started working with them my sophomore year, and I fell in love with it, and so I've slowly progressed and gotten better, and I decided that I wanted to make it a career.
So what is the most exciting game you've covered, or event, or just
I would say the most exciting game that I've covered was not this past season, but the season before that, the semifinals for state, to see who would go to state, with Mayfield. I can't remember who else it was, and it came down to overtime and like field goals, and I was like right there on the sideline, and it was pretty intense.
Oh my God. So if you had to cover any NFL game, what would you want to cover?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. Just to be on a football field would be amazing. So I don't know.
So we're also excited this fall you're going to be working with Joe Brackman and the Aggie Vision team and covering a local Aggie football game.
Yeah. I'm so excited about that.
So that should be exciting. One other thing you talked about is you've done mission work in El Salvador and Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
It was amazing. I went to El Salvador when I first turned 13. And so I was really little. I went with my family, so it wasn't that difficult. But we did street missions work. We went into churches, and we went to really remote villages, and then Haiti. I went to Haiti in '09, and I liked Haiti more than El Salvador. I mean, I liked them equally because of the missions work, but Haiti just touched my heart. We went to orphanages, and we did this river walk, and we walked through the forest and the woods and stuff for about 3 miles into this really remote village, and we did a whole ministry thing there. And we also built a sidewalk for them, connecting the buildings, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh my God. How long did you stay down there?
10 days for each trip. So it was pretty short, but.
And if you had to go, where else would you want to go to travel to?
That's probably my main goal, is just to travel. I'm going to Europe for my senior trip. This next year I get to go to France and Austria and Germany and Switzerland. And I want to go to Australia and New Zealand and Scotland, just anywhere that I get the chance to go to.
Oh my gosh. Would you like to go and do more mission work, or would you like to just go and anything?
Pretty much anything, yeah. Vacation, missions work. Missions work is really fulfilling. And so if I had a choice to either do missions work or just go on vacation, I would probably go for missions work, just because it's helping other people and you still get to see the sights and you still get to be a tourist and all that stuff. But missions work, you're actually helping somebody. So
wow. So if you had to come up with your own project for mission work, what would you put together?
I would probably focus on the orphanages, just because my heart goes out to those kids. You know, sometimes they get dumped on the porches of these orphanages, and there's so many kids in there that they don't get individual attention. And so I would try and focus on, and some of them don't even have food, so I would focus on like food distributions and just street ministry and try and bring the word of God to them, pretty much.
Oh my gosh. So after high school, do you have plans for college?
That's still kind of up in the air. I know I should be narrowing it down, but it's still up in the air. I know NMSU has an amazing programs. It's a great school. I've lived in Las Cruces all my life, so that's a struggle for me, to be honest.
Oh wow. Well, thank you, Bethany Blundell, a senior at Mayfield High School and one of Las Cruces Mayor's top teens. Thank you so much for coming in today.